It's already October. This year is basically gone, and we need to talk about personal performance reviews. No, personal yearly performance review. I don't know. Either way, I feel like this gonna be a good one. So y'all tune in. Hello world. Welcome to Real Talks with BIMB. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hi. How are you? How is your heart? I like to come on and encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, talk about mental health, all of the good stuff, real talks, all of that. So let's go ahead and get into the topic of this episode. I want to talk about performance reviews. The reason why I want to talk about this one is because I just had one in my job. So I was like, you know what? What other thing to talk about other than having a personal performance review? And y'all know what a performance review is, right? It's basically where, your boss or your manager, somebody in upper management is going to talk to you about where you are, what you can improve, what you did, all of that good stuff. So I want to just talk about personal performance reviews, okay? The company that I currently work for does yearly reviews, evaluations, and I just had my review and I was like, okay, I feel like this is definitely a topic that I could discuss with my people, just to put something on your mind that you could possibly do in your life, right? After we went over the review, I was like, yeah, I got to talk about this. So I feel like, it is October. A lot of people set goals at the beginning of the year in January. If you look over your life, if you evaluate your life, if you set goals at the beginning of the year and you said you were going to do certain things at the beginning of the year, what all did you accomplish? So just go write it down. You could get you a notebook. You could write it down. Maybe like what are the goals and the things that you accomplished this year? What did you not accomplish this year? What did you not do? What did you say you were going to do that you didn't do? And we don't have to just talk about all the bad stuff either. Like, I know people like to sit and be like, oh, well, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But it is something that I'm sure that you did this year that you can be proud of. So just write down what you did, what milestones that you hit, what growth points, like what happened this year. It's already this year to me. I feel like it went really fast. It did. It flew by. I don't know. 2025 feel like a blur. But also, after you write down what all you achieved, what all you accomplished, what areas do you feel that you could improve in? If it was your health, if it was your fitness, your whatever, what areas do you feel like you could improve in? And this is going to be this is your life. So you got to think about you and be honest. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, okay? What you feel like you could be doing better? What do you feel like you kind of slacked at? What are the things that you feel like you could improve? I feel like everybody has room for improvement. If you might notice when you do those reviews and evaluations, your boss is not going to always give you outstanding. They're going to always leave you. It might be like excellent, but not outstanding. Like they're going to always leave room for improvement. And I feel like that's good because you might start getting the hot head and feeling like, okay, well, I ain't gotta do nothing extra. I done made it. I done accomplished what I need to accomplish. I ain't gotta do nothing else. So I feel like everybody should always have room for improvement. It's always something that could be done better, right? So write down what it is, what areas you feel like you could improve in, and also come up with an action plan on what you're trying to do or what you feel like you could maybe do coming, because 2026 is coming. I feel like you should create an action plan now for 2026. I know it's October. We only have November, December. So this year really is basically gone. I feel like you should get a head start on the year. Don't wait till January. We already know the gym's going to be full on January. Everybody going to be coming up with a New Year resolution. Everybody going to be talking about what all they want to do. And you already know after a few months, a lot of people start falling off, forgetting about their goals, forgetting about all the stuff they said they were gonna do. By March, it's over with. So let's not be that person, okay? Let's come up with an action plan. Let's stick to the plan. And then also throughout the year, instead of it being like a yearly evaluation or a yearly performance review, I say start checking in quarterly. Every 3 months, checking in and seeing how you can improve, what it is you can do. Come up with that action plan over your life. I feel like a lot of us live on autopilot. I feel like a lot of people don't write down their goals. A lot of people don't have certain milestones that they set for themselves. And that's why I think a lot of people end up being complacent, stuck, repeating the same cycles. I do believe that when you set goals and you give yourself like something to work towards, I just feel like that just helps. Having a plan, having something that you actually saw yourself do. It feel good when you take steps and you accomplish something based off of your own actions, right? So I feel like just come up with an action plan. Write it down, y'all. Get you a notebook now. I keep me a notebook. Go get you a notebook. Go to Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever. Get you a couple notebooks if you need to. And start writing out your goals, start writing out your dreams and your visions and the things that you want to accomplish. Do your own performance review. Have your own personal evaluation over your life, because you the one that's in charge of your life. Besides God, it's you. And so I think that living in autopilot it's enough of that. It's time to be intentional. It's time to, dream big and take the steps behind them dreams and go after the life that you want, because you are the person at the end of the day that's living this life. You living your life. You the one that's living your life. And so take the charge of it. You had a free will to do so. And I just want you to know that anything is possible. It's October. What did you do this year? What did you do? If you want to share it in the comments, I would love to see people praising themselves this year about the things that you have achieved and accomplished, the milestones you have reached. Go bigger. If it's something that if you reach the milestone, if you hit that goal, set another goal. Keep on challenging yourself. Keep on trying. Don't give up. Don't start slacking on you. That's what we end up doing. We get complacent. We start slacking. Let's not live on autopilot this year. Let's finish the year out strong. It's October now. It's the end of October. It's actually the 20th. But let's finish this year off strong. And let's go into 2026 motivated, empowered, and ready. Let's stick to the plans. Let's make the plans and let's stick to the plans, y'all. It's not going to be perfect. It ain't going to always be. The plan might not go how you wanted it to go. Sometimes you got to readjust. Sometimes you got to pivot, and that's okay. But don't give up. Continue on, keep going, press through, take breaks if you need to. Don't stay down too long, but get back up and keep putting one foot in front of the other. This is your time. Do your yearly evaluation. If you have a job, a lot of jobs do this. So let's start doing this in our personal lives for ourselves. We will go and work these jobs and we will hustle and we will work our butts off for these companies. We will show up for the company. You know what I'm saying? You're going to show up every day on time, a lot of times, scared to take off work, but a lot of this stuff we're not implementing in our own lives. A lot of the time you're not showing up for yourself the way you're supposed to. How you gonna give a company more of you than you give yourself of you? How dare you? How dare you? So let's show up for ourselves the same way we show up for that job. The same way you be tired and you don't want to go, but you got to go and you get up and you go anyway. Do that for yourself this year. Do that for yourself the remaining of the year. I'm not even telling you to wait till January. I'm literally telling you right now, do your evaluation, your performance review. Write it down. What did you achieve? What did you accomplish? What milestones did you hit? Did you grow? And what areas need improvement? Where could you improve? Where could you be better? What could you be doing more of? Come up with you a plan. What you gonna do and execute that plan and be intentional about it. Be intentional and do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, my girl, my guy, this your life. This your life. And you only, as far as we know, this all we got. Now, somebody might come back. I was thinking the other day, I was like, what if I came back as like a bug? No, but for real, we don't know how we gonna come back. We don't know if we coming back. We don't know what's after this. Nobody knows. But right now, what we do know is that we are here. We are alive in the flesh. And we are so powerful. You are so powerful. You hold the power in your hands. God do too. God is the creator. He is the ruler. He is the God of God. He is the King of Kings. He is the Lord of Lord, and he gonna get us through it. But I know that we all are here on our own journeys. We all are here living our lives, and we do have power and control over a lot of it we don't. Things we can't control, but the things that we can, and oh, let me tell you, it's a lot that we can. I'm gonna say the serenity prayer because it just popped up in my head, and this is how it goes. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, I'm going to say it again. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, y'all, that's all I have in this episode. If you haven't looked in the mirror and told yourself anything nice, go look in the mirror and tell yourself something nice because you deserve it. Make sure you check out the other episodes, and also check out the description of this episode where I always have additional resources for you. And just know I love you, but God love you more. And until next time, y'all be sweet, okay? Bye.